Hey guys, so, oops, hello paper friend. So welcome to me sitting here talking to you right now, giving you a general update. As you can tell, things have changed. I have moved. This is me slowly decorating my office. Slowly but surely. And I just wanted to give you a heads up about some of the things that I've been doing lately. As you know, Camp Dakota comes out February 14th, and you can go online and buy your copy of Camp Dakota along with a super cool care package of your choosing. Yay! That's cool. Or not. But I really strongly prefer that you do buy it, because the more you buy Camp Dakota, the more we can say to people, hey, let us make movies. We are funny and empowered. So it really helps if you buy it. But no pressure. Number 2 is that I've been doing a lot of cool collabs lately. Collabs. You may have seen my collab with Lily at Superwoman II. She's lovely. We made My Drunk Kitchen. It was great. Earlier this year, I did a collab with George Takei for Takei's Take. We talked about crowdfunding. It was awesome. He was lovely. And for those of you that don't know who George Takei is, he's the original Sulu from Star Trek, and he's also the voice of Oh My from Adventure Time. So those are pretty much, I think, what he's best known for. Ooh. Also, yesterday I shot My Drunk Kitchen with Mary Louise Parker, who was awesome and lovely and just such a breath of fresh air. And yeah, she got drunk with me in my kitchen. That's really cool of her. Just great. It was just great. Third of all, I'd like to touch base on the Walking Book Club. For those of you that don't know, this is the book club I do in partnership with audible.com, where you can download an audiobook and listen to it. If you want to download the one we're doing, go to audible.com/yourhearto and you will be able to join the fun. Now, the book we did last time was The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom, and you guys made some awesome videos, wrote some excellent essays, and I am just so continually pleased that you are all as thoughtful as I think you are. The videos I've placed in a playlist below, so please check them out. And the essays you can find on Tumblr using the hashtag Walking Book Club. Now, for those of you who don't like to talk about death, this is where you should stop watching the video. So to begin this, let's explore 3 basic concepts of what happens to you when you die. The first being that the life you are currently living is this sort of like trial period, testing, judgment place to determine whether or not in your eternal forever afterlife you will live in heaven, a beautiful paradise on earth, or hell with pokey sticks and hot things that are hot. You guys can't hear that, but it sounds like if a lawnmower was riding a motorcycle. The second philosophy of death I'd like to talk about is that of reincarnation, which means to enter the flesh again. This philosophy dictates that you, as you exist in your current life based off of karma and spiritual thirst for knowledge and attachment, will be reborn somewhere on a cosmic scale. Maybe as a flea, maybe as higher than a flea, maybe as the highest form of flea called a Buddha, and you will be reborn again to journey over and over again on the wheel of life until eventually you get so good at it that you spin off into nirvana forever. I actually don't know if that includes a linear concept of a forever. But is there any linear concept of forever? I don't think that there is. I just don't know if that even happens. That really blows my mind. Every time I think about forever, I get this terrible hot feeling on the top of my head that lets me know that my little bitty human brain can't possibly grok its eternal meaning. And the third philosophy of death I'd like to explore is that of oblivion, which is that once your human robot machine carbon water-based body box dies and your consciousness, which is just a series of sensory interpreters put into your brain space, cease, then you as a being cease forever. That seems a little bleak. Briefly, can I say that that third one is based off the fact that we have no scientific proof or way of reading or measuring that the soul, whatever, consciousness, whatever, however you want to define it, continue after death because we can't see it. But that's like saying that pre-17th century cells didn't exist in the human body because we couldn't use a microscope because they hadn't been invented yet. So anytime someone refutes something based off of lack of scientific proof, you can go ahead and remind them that in the 1400s, bacteria wasn't real because they couldn't see it. That's what I think. Flames, I can feel the flames coming. Woo. So those are three very, very, very basic philosophies of death. And obviously I know there are a lot more, and obviously I know there's a lot more to each of them. But I kind of want to talk a little bit about why it doesn't matter what happens after you die, and why you shouldn't be afraid of death while you're living your life. So basically, as I like to think of it, the existence of death is a known unknown. No matter what, we know that eventually we're gonna die. But what we don't know is what happens, if anything, after that. So instead of making this known unknown fact render all of life before it inherently meaningless, I'd like to say that I kind of think it puts an extraordinary amount of meaning on each moment leading up to that. Lawn mower, motorcycle, you are ruining my mojo on this. Extraordinary amount of meaning on each moment in life. Great. So instead of trying to make peace with the concept of death, which is a daunting and lifelong pursuit, very interesting though, and I've got a book at the end I want to show you guys that you might want to read. Try and make peace and find comfort in accepting the unknown. That's kind of cool, right? I mean, we just don't know. I mean, I could come back in like cartoon form. What if there's another universe where we all exist except we're cartoon characters? What would we look like, and what would we be like then? Maybe we would look like this. Oh, hello! We seem pretty real. Maybe you're real too. Da, da, da. These guys are on a date. Anyway, that could be real. Who knows? That's it for me for today. I'm gonna go shoot a video for tomorrow, and I have a very exciting announcement next week, but it's a secret, so I won't tell you. I'm releasing the cover of the cookbook. Also, here is this. This is a book I want to read, and it combines science and philosophy, to kind of come into a combination of what happens to us after we die. So I've been trying to finish this book for a while, and I'm gonna finish it, and that's a personal goal, blah, 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 resolutions 2014. It's called Is There Life After Death? The Extraordinary Science of What Happens When We Die by Anthony Peake, and apparently it's really, really interesting. So I will let you guys know what I think if and when I finish it. Ching! That's the sound this makes. Ching! Okay, have a great day. Mwah. Next time we read Ellen DeGeneres' Seriously, I'm Kidding on audible.com/yourhearto. Yeah, welcome book club.